Hi, it's Karen, and welcome to day 7 of my 12 days for Christmas crafting. So, as you know, I have got myself a Cricut Maker in the Black Friday sales, and this is one of the first real products that I've done on it, or projects I've done on it. This is using the cut files from scrapbook.com, and these are little houses. They do different size one. This particular one is the small house, and I've not gone through the process of showing you how to cut this out on the Cricut Maker. So I'm assuming if you've got one, you know how to do it. It was super simple, especially for me being a beginner. And you can see here that I'm cutting the sides of the house at the moment and just scoring as well on those fold lines. Now there are lots of different things with this cut file. I am only showing you the basics. There's lots of embellishments that come with it, all different ways to embellish. So I'm just keeping it nice and simple because I want to try and keep these projects within 5 minutes. And I guess I am cheating a little because what I'm showing you is putting the house together, which takes about 5 minutes rather than the actual cutting itself of the SVG or PNG file that you're using. It comes in both formats. So you can see here how quick and simple it is just to put those two sides together, and then you get these little tags as well, and this is the roof of the house. Now again, you can do this in different ways. You can also score down just the sides if you want the roof to come down slightly, and I'm just using my tape runner here. I love this one because it's repositionable. And if you wanted, you could use some foam squares, make it easy for yourself, or even glue it straight on with liquid glue. But this is first time actually that I did this, so this isn't me practicing a few times. This is me thinking I would have to do that. I'll be completely honest. Recorded it from the get-go and thought, you know what, I don't even need to do like a dummy version of it. This one was so simple and easy to do first time around. So you can see here I just have to readjust my roof slightly. I didn't get the fold quite right, which is why I love the repositionable tape runner. And then I'm using my liquid glue just to put some of these embellishments that are part of the cut files around the windows and the doors. Now you'll see, and I only realised really towards the end of this, that I do make a bit of a mistake, because as I'm applying my liquid glue around all of the window frames, and obviously realised I didn't need to put glue in the centre of it. If I was going to maybe put a bit of vellum or some, I don't know, coloured cellophane, that kind of stuff, to give the windows a bit of a coloured effect, then yeah, I probably would need to have done the insides of the frames. But really I should have just done the outsides. But it's not a major problem, the glue will dry, no one's going to see it. But yeah, I only realised as I did the last frame that that glue's not actually sticking to anything. And the other thing I want to say on here, this is printed on glitter cardstock, and the paper that I'm using for the house is a Kaisercraft one, so I'll put the link down below as well for that if you're interested in the paper. I'll also put a link down below for the cut files because they are 50% off at the moment at scrapbook.com. I think that's just for the next week or so, so getting quick if you're interested in trying these out. And I think they would be great for any time, not just Christmas. I have to say they are so cute, and depending what kind of paper and how you embellish them, I guess. So with this particular one, I wasn't quite sure how to do this door. I think after I'd done it, I realised it's probably two different doors that I could have chosen, and I just decided to stick both of them on. Again, you could have just glued the sides so the door would open. And I thought I would use up the rest of these embellishments on this chipboard sheet from the Snowflake collection by Crate Paper. But actually, once I stuck them on, they were probably just a bit too big and bulky. So I do have some other die cuts here. I think they're a bit of a mix actually, so I don't think I'm going to be able to link these. They're a bit of a mix of Kaisercraft and also some locally from the Reject store. But what I did was mix all of my previous Christmas die cuts all in one tub, which probably shouldn't have done with hindsight. But you can see these fit great on this because they're nice, super skinny ones, they're smaller. They're also a bit more lightweight as well. Now the fun part of these little houses is obviously decorating them, and you can see here I'm just making sure I've got something on each side of the house, even though obviously you're not probably going to see the back side of it. And then what I'm going to do towards the end of this video, because I have nearly finished with my embellishments, is I'm just going to show you a little video of what it looks like in the daytime and also the nighttime. And what I did, I just put that little multicoloured vase that I created on one of my other days of Christmas crafting. It was small enough to be able to fit inside the house, so just as a way of getting an effect to see what it would look like coloured from the inside. What I would say though is be careful if you're using pattern paper, what type of pattern paper you use, because I can actually see the inside of this paper, which is made up of little parcels. But you could absolutely just do this on plain paper and decorate it yourself on the outside as well. I just thought it would have looked cute with double-sided paper. But as I say, when it's night time and I've got a light inside, you can actually see inside that as well. But I hope you enjoyed day 7 of my 12 days of crafting. Please come back tomorrow to see what we've got in store for day 8. Thank you for watching. Hey, thanks for watching. If you've got any comments about this video, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. That way YouTube knows to recommend similar ones for you. And finally, if you'd like to see more from me, and I hope so, please subscribe by clicking the link below. I post new content every weekend.